Strategies for optimal bird preparation and racing. When venturing into the realm of bird racing, two key factors to consider are perplexity and burstiness. The former pertains to the intricacy of your avian preparations, while the latter relates to the diversity in your approach. Unlike artificial intelligence-generated content, human authors infuse their narratives with burstiness by weaving a rich tapestry of both concise and elaborate sentences. Therefore, if you aspire to create content with the perfect balance of perplexity and burstiness, it's vital to keep this aspect in mind. Preparing for a race involves a multifaceted approach to ensuring your feathered athletes are in peak condition. This article will guide you through the physical aspects of avian preparation, focusing on training regimens, rest intervals, and nutrition. Note that psychological strategies and motivational techniques will not be discussed in this context. Sprint preparations, unleashing the speedsters. Sprint races typically span distances of 180 to 380 kilometers. In favorable weather conditions with a gentle breeze, these contests won't unduly strain well-conditioned racing pigeons. They will gracefully compete, achieve impressive times, and recover swiftly for future engagements. Even if you plan for midweek practice tosses, maintain consistency in feeding routines leading up to a weekend sprint race. If your standard feeding schedule involves evening meals, you may consider shifting to morning feedings on race day. Such adjustments can further prime your avian athletes for success. In essence, a sprint race often serves as an extended training exercise, a stepping stone to more challenging events later in the season. Middle distance mastery, a balancing act. Middle distance races, spanning 400 to 550 kilometers, present a unique challenge. In optimal weather conditions, these races can be navigated with gusto, and pigeons can promptly participate in another middle distance contest the following weekend. However, when adverse weather or challenging circumstances emerge, a middle distance race can morph into an arduous journey, akin to an 800-kilometer ordeal. This is where the preparation tightrope comes into play. Balancing nutrition, hydration, and performance is critical. On days with favorable weather and a friendly wind, adhere to your regular feeding regimen on the day of shipping. If your standard practice is to feed in the evening, continue this pattern. If time permits, consider advancing the feeding schedule by a couple of hours. However, if this adjustment proves impractical, it won't significantly impact the overall outcome. Ensuring your birds hydrate adequately before shipping is crucial. The use of force watering methods, such as syringes, carries potential risks and is generally discouraged. A more reliable approach involves removing water pans 1 hour after the evening meal on the day before shipping. Feed them again in the morning and reintroduce the water pans for a brief period. Remove the pans once more after feeding, and the birds should consume ample water before the journey commences. For long-distance races, treat the preparations with extra care, spanning distances of 600 to 1,000 kilometers or more. These races are typically designated as two-day events. Success in long-distance racing hinges on distinct nutritional strategies. Two prevailing philosophies dictate preparation: carbohydrate loading and the inclusion of fats and oil-rich foods. Your choice depends on the specific race and its distance. As a general rule, the longer the race, the earlier in the week you must initiate preparations. Moreover, the feeding approach for long-distance birds should markedly differ from that of middle-distance and sprint racers. You must segregate your pigeons and provide tailored diets. Achieving a delicate balance between sustenance and avoiding overfeeding presents a unique challenge. Consequently, adjusting the composition of the feed becomes essential. For instance, in readiness for a 600-kilometer race on a Thursday night, consider introducing maize into their diet on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Supplement their meals with safflower on Wednesday and Thursday to optimize their energy stores. When preparing for a 500-mile race, commence the addition of corn on Monday and safflower on Tuesday. As the race draws nearer, even consider incorporating peanuts into their diet on Wednesday evening. For the longest races, such as a 600-mile marathon, commence the introduction of corn on Monday, followed by safflower on Tuesday and peanuts on Wednesday. Some fanciers advocate blending the feed with wheat germ oil or other oil-rich substances to enhance fat or carbohydrate content. While I haven't personally employed this approach, it certainly merits consideration. Training for victory. The demanding nature of long-distance races places a considerable strain on our avian competitors. While some birds might withstand the rigors of consecutive long-distance races, the question remains, are they performing at their zenith? I firmly believe that a well-rested pigeon is imperative for long-distance success. Short training tosses serve as suitable exercises, but when shipping your pigeons on a Thursday for a Saturday race, it's wise to refrain from training later than Tuesday. Furthermore, limit the distance of training tosses to less than 25 miles. As a personal policy, I avoid entering my long-distance racers in the week preceding a significant long-distance race. Every time I've strayed from this rule, the results have been less than satisfactory. While there may be occasional exceptions, in general, pigeons perform at their peak when adequately rested before embarking on a long-distance race. In conclusion, optimal bird preparation for racing entails a deep understanding of avian nutrition, tailored training routines, and strategic rest periods. By adhering to these guidelines, you can enhance your pigeon's performance and maximize their potential in various racing categories. Remember, the path to victory is paved with well-prepared wings and a strategic approach to every aspect of the race. Health and wellness. The well-being of racing pigeons is paramount. Regular health checkups, vaccinations, and parasite control are essential. A healthy bird is more likely to perform well in races. Mental conditioning. While the initial prompt specified not delving into psychological tricks, it's still important to ensure that racing pigeons are in a stress-free environment. Stress can impact their performance significantly. Loft management. Proper loft design and management play a crucial role in pigeon racing. The loft should be well ventilated, clean, and spacious. Birds should be comfortable and feel safe in their loft. Breeding and selection. Successful pigeon racing often starts with careful breeding and selection. Breeding from proven racing pigeons can increase the chances of producing competitive offspring. Training. Training is a fundamental aspect of racing preparation. Pigeons need to be conditioned to the distances they'll be racing. Gradual, incremental training is the key to success. Weather considerations. Weather conditions have a significant impact on race outcomes. Birds should be prepared for various weather scenarios. Understanding how to adapt feeding and hydration based on the weather is crucial. Record keeping. Maintaining detailed records of each pigeon's performance, training, and health is vital. This information helps you make informed decisions and track progress. Nutrition and hydration. Proper nutrition and hydration are integral to a bird's performance. Pigeons need a balanced diet rich in the necessary nutrients. Adjusting their diet based on the type and length of the race is essential. Recovery. After races, birds need time to recover. This includes rest and recuperation to ensure they are in optimal condition for the next race. Teamwork. Racing pigeons often work in teams. Understanding the dynamics of your pigeon team and how they work together is vital. In summary, bird racing is a multifaceted sport that demands a holistic approach to preparation. While the initial response focused on some of the physical aspects, it's equally important to consider the broader spectrum of factors that contribute to racing success. Each element of preparation, from health and nutrition to training and loft management, plays a part in achieving victory in pigeon racing. And I can offer valuable insights and guidance on all aspects of pigeon racing, from breeding to racing. During my racing days, I managed a small team of no more than 70 pigeons, including stock, young birds, and old birds. It was not uncommon for me to send as few as 6 birds to a race and still secure the top 3 positions out of up to 2,500 pigeons in my club and federation. My race distances typically ranged up to 300 miles, and I consistently achieved top 5 placements in my club. My expertise extends to the art of selecting excellent breeders, including evaluating pigeons based on their eye sign characteristics. I firmly believe that true champions can only be bred from top quality stock, and I can guide you in identifying and acquiring such pigeons. I understand that many pigeons for sale are advertised based on their lineage or pedigree, but I emphasize the importance of assessing the bird itself rather than relying solely on paperwork. As part of my offer, I invite you to share photos of your pigeons, including their eye sign and wing characteristics. I'll provide you with free advice on racing and breeding based on my extensive experience and knowledge. Additionally, I will share auction links to high-quality breeding birds that have the potential to produce winners in your loft. Here's what you can expect to receive from me. A comprehensive Word document containing valuable insights and strategies for successful pigeon racing, including specific racing methods for both old and young birds, as well as general advice. Private YouTube videos sent to your email, covering various aspects of pigeon racing, from breeding to race preparation. Detailed recommendations on supplements and additives to add to your pigeon's drinking water, with scientific evidence supporting their effectiveness. Similar products are used by professional athletes and racehorses to enhance performance. Assurance that your pigeons will race home faster, provided that you have quality birds to begin with. While I can provide guidance, it's essential to start with pigeons of good genetic quality. Guidance on feeding schedules and methods, tailored from Sunday to Saturday, to optimize your pigeon's performance. The understanding that there are no big secrets or magical products that guarantee success in pigeon racing. Instead, success hinges on developing a racing system that suits your loft and pigeons. I'm committed to providing full support even after you receive this information, as I want to see you succeed in pigeon racing. Feel free to reach out if you have any questions or need further assistance. Remember, the key to winning in pigeon racing lies in knowledge, dedication, and continuous improvement.